Russian efforts around Bakhmut indicate that Russian forces have fundamentally failed to learn from previous high-casualty campaigns concentrated on objectives of limited operational or strategic significance. This is the latest assessment by the Institute for the Study of War. Russian forces have continually expanded combat strength on small settlements around Bakhmut since the end of May. In the following 6 months, they have only secured gains on the order of a few kilometers at a time. As the Institute for the Study of War has previously observed, Russian efforts to advance on Bakhmut have resulted in the continued attrition of Russian manpower and equipment, pinning troops on relatively insignificant settlements for weeks and months at a time. Now, this pattern of operations closely resembles the previous Russian efforts to take Severodonetsk and Lysychansk earlier in the war. As the Institute for the Study of War assessed, through June and July this year, Ukrainian forces essentially allowed Russian troops to concentrate efforts on Severodonetsk and Lysychansk, two cities near the Luhansk region border of limited operational and strategic significance, in order to capitalize on the continued degradation of Russian manpower and equipment over the course of months of grinding combat. Russian efforts in this area have remained largely stalled along the lines that they have reached in early July. Even if Russian troops continue to advance towards and within Bakhmut, and even if they force a controlled Ukrainian withdrawal from the city, as was the case in Lysychansk, Bakhmut itself offers them little operational benefit. The costs associated with 6 months of brutal grinding and attrition-based combat around Bakhmut far outweigh any operational advantage that the Russians can obtain from taking Bakhmut. On the other hand, Russian offensives around Bakhmut are consuming a significant proportion of Russia's available combat power, potentially facilitating continued Ukrainian counteroffensives elsewhere.